So vasectomy reversal in Europe, because we are always talking about vasectomy reversal. We are surprised that we do not have the same number of cases, and we don't have the same history. So we have once to sit down and reconcile history too. In Europe, we have less vasectomies first, and of course accordingly less vasectomy reversal. Why? First of all, the vasectomy rate in Europe is unknown. It's very confidential, no statistics, totally different from one country to another. It was forbidden by law in France until a few years ago. It's well accepted in Switzerland and in England. Italy is not talking about it. The age of vasectomy is certainly higher in Switzerland, maybe due to the stability of couples. And this applies to most of the countries of Europe. This is also related to the lesser divorce rate. I do not have this, I have, well, almost same figures, which are not represented the same. It's per 1,000 inhabitants. So in Switzerland we have 2.2, in USA 3.8, in France half of the US. So in France we have half the US of divorce and no vasectomies. So for the reversal it's a problem. Or in fact there is no problem because they had no vasectomy. History, let's go back to history, because in fact Motri and I did in 2003 already robot-assisted vasectomy reversal, and we presented that at the ERS in 2005 in Geneva. But this is only a question of an ocean between us. We didn't know each other at that time. Now, how many vasectomies are performed in Europe? Let's see over the 3 last years. 5 countries only did vasectomy reversal, 16 surgeons. In Belgium, 45 cases, 2 surgeons had 20 cases, and the other was dispatched. Switzerland, 20 cases, and there is, I think, only 1 surgeon doing that. And France 9, and Germany and Spain 1 case. Of course, all cases are not announced, most probably. These are the vasectomy robotic assisted vasectomy reversal in Europe. Maybe all cases are not announced, I don't know, but you see it's a very small number of cases if you compare with the series of Parvis cavity alone. I'm not talking about seizure. Where are they done? As you can see, Belgium, Switzerland, Germany, France, and Spain. What is the technique? Well, we have almost the same technique, and I was amazed to say that Parvis uses also this Goldstein microspike approximator, and also puts a kind of band under the operating field. And this is, no, this doesn't work. Aha, good. That's wrong. Let's start here again. Why does it get out of the diaphragm? I don't know. Just to show you again the technique I'm using, maybe we can do a bit further. It's an installation, the same, everything is the same. And here you see the sutures. Usually I use 9/0 sutures for the out sheet and then 10/0 suture for the inner sheet if I do a 2-plane vasectomy reversal. More recently I started doing a modified 9-plane, modifying 2-plane with a 9/0 suture. So we can go a bit further because the purpose is not to show you a technique that everybody knows, but you can see that very tiny sutures, 10/0, can be tightened without any real problem, without any problem of tension or of haptic feedback. Is there anything interesting to see further here? So we are putting some stitches on the upper part, and again, no tremor, with rather large instrument. These black diamonds are, of course, too big for the sutures, but we can deal with that. Here we are, and of course, then we finish the procedure. Okay. Exactly what we said. I didn't make so refined statistics, but my patency rate, overall patency rate with the classical microscopic technique was 83%, and with the robot assisted it's 92%. And interestingly, with 9/0 sutures and a modified two-plane technique, my operating time, not robotic time, fall down, and my operating time, including preparation of the robot, is lower than before with the microscope. So I think with experience, but with a long curve of learning curve, then you get at the end faster with the end. And the tremor that Parvis Kawasi was showing costs minutes during the procedure. You just mentioned one thing. You don't need a specified assistant. I hated to have an unspecified assistant, because the assistant is making things worse, breaking the sutures, trying to help with the sponge or things. It's terrible. When you're doing this robotically, you don't need an assistant. I don't want an assistant. The only tool that the scrub nurse is allowed to use is water. And no scissors, no foreign scissors in the operating field. And under this condition, you never lose the focus. You have all your tools in your hands or your feet, and then you gain time during the suture, the time you lost during the preparation. And there will be now a presentation by Dr. Xu on another robotic procedure in fertility and urology. It is the varicocele treatment. In varicocele surgery, microscopic, robot-assisted microscopic surgery is not very accepted in Europe, and I'm until now the only one to do that. So I hope that slowly people will start doing that. Thank you.